there, beloved Ascension pioneers. I'm recording once again in nature. I'm coming back with another Ascension update. And I have a new camera. I have a fuchsia pink, my favorite color, and the representation color for us Ascension pioneers and what I'm doing. So I'm recording with this camera for the first time, seeing how it's doing, how everything is going. So today I would like to address the topic of something I already addressed many times, not just once, because it's very important to understand Ascension and its principles, in its basic essentials, so to say. This ascension that a lot of us has chosen in this lifetime, and a lot of us coming here as guides for this process, which is mechanical, chemical as well, not just spiritual, and metaphysical. I would like to talk about the nature of physical ascension. I'm very excited, to see that other people are now also talking about this. My light sister Anna, for example, I've read her text, in my most recent video. And she made a video also about ascension and the nature of the spiral. It's not a linear process. It really isn't. So I would like to enhance more on this as how I'm being guided. I talked about this, and I have an article already on my webpage called Physical Ascension. You can see it under, if you search the topic Ascension, if you search by that category. The nature of ascension that a lot of people, a lot of souls have chosen, of course it's on a soul level, through your own source awareness, have chosen this part to play in this reality called the physical ascension. So the physical ascension is not a linear process. It's a spiral one. So, like Anna also said, we continue to ascend and then descend a bit, It's very funny because this is all happening on levels. Just recently, our sister of light, Kara Shalak, she does amazing ascension notes. She was mentioning as well that we have received this upgrade, which I myself have been talking about, and I think many others who are in this journey. And she said that we're now in this new level of ascension, and then she described how this is, how it feels, how we need to create from the new, the old no longer works, and yada yada yada, But I want to talk again about the basics. It's like people want to say there's no levels, it's all one. But in fact, when you understand the nature of spiritual processes, you will see that it is very much about levels, because it's nothing that will create separation, like many people say, oh, you're in this level, I am not, because it has nothing to do with comparing ourselves to other people and where they are in their journey. And maybe they haven't even chosen the journey of physical ascension, you see. Maybe they have chosen the journey of ascension after you die, or, physical death. Well, you don't take your body with you. But physical ascension is a journey where you do take your body with you. So you need to do the alchemy through your body vessel. This is what physical ascension is about. So you go up, in the spiral up, you connect to this every time new level, a new light package, and new light codes, and new light awareness. And then, when I always talk about, first we open up, we activate, then we integrate. So integration has to do with grounding. So spiral up, and then spiral down, so spirit, matter, spirit, body. That's why I always talk about embodiment. So we need to embody our ascension process. So when you say it's about levels, a lot of people will see that as comparison, and they say, oh, this is duality, we're all one. Yes, we are. But remember, the journeys of different souls here are very much unique, what they're choosing. And every soul is choosing where they are, where they feel it's appropriate for their level of evolution. And it's basically natural. The moment you shift to a certain soul awareness, to a certain cycle, then this happens naturally for you. It's actually all of this preordained by your soul. It is a destiny that your soul chooses. So the nature of ascension, if you see it like this, is spiritual in essence. When you're opening up to your higher presence, it is very much a spiritual process, a light process, activating our divine light, opening up to it. But then it's also the mechanical and chemical process, because our body is full of chemistry and reactions, and hormonal reactions, and how hormones drive our body, and certain glands in our bodies that are very much, activated and propelled by our chakras, by chakric systems, which again, on the journey of physical ascension, they continue to activate higher and higher. So that's why I spoke about the higher chakric system recently. Hello, sun. Yeah, and the sun is our trigger for ascension as well, and I've been talking about this, so do check out those videos for that. So what happens is, this is kind of like a very multidimensional process, a spiral one, a cyclical one, and it goes like this. This is what Spirit is showing me. You can imagine, like, on every cycle, you can call like every cycle, every level, again, nothing to do with duality, because it's just how it is when you understand the nature of spiritual journeys and destinations and parts, cycles within the cycles. So in every of these cycles, levels, you will have to integrate something different, something new. And it's like every cycle has tinier cycles within it. Even the Mayans were speaking about cycles within the cycles, and this is how time is structured as well, until you still perceive it, physically on this level where you are. So the thing is, in each of these cycles, you have tinier cycles, and these cycles have certain levels that you need to go through. These are what I like to call initiations. And when you master all of them, when you pass all of them, like Saint Germain always say, I won't say bless you on your journey, but I will say may you pass every test. Not like a test like the divine is testing you, but you yourself are growing in your seed awareness and you're activating it. So therefore you and your own soul is, putting these activations and initiations for yourself. It's not like the divine is this force that is testing you. You are doing this for yourself in order to grow and evolve. So each of those tests, these challenges, initiations, when it's passed, and when you encompass all of them, when this greater, grander cycle is completed, that's when you can step in another part of the journey, a new cycle. And a lot of us have been talking about this. This is happening. And this is happening now. And this was why I was mentioning summer, and why Kara is speaking about our new ascension, that many people have ascended to a new level, which again doesn't end. It's not a linear process. And new challenges arise on this level, and new mastery, self-mastery, arises on this level as well. So you ascend and then descend. And descension is actually intrinsically connected with ascension. They're both intrinsically connected as one. And basically, integration and grounding needs to do with these initiations that you're going through. So a lot of people, when they ask you certain things, or they're seeking answers externally, or they don't want to grow, they forget that these initiations are actually what grounds your energy, what grounds your ascension process in your body. Because if you've chosen the journey of physical ascension, it's your body that needs to ascend, that you're taking it with you, that you're ascending your body because your spirit already is there. So it's like merging spirit and matter, spirit and body. And this is an alchemical process. Like I said, it's a spiritual process, a metaphysical one, but also when it's grounding in your body, it's also a mechanical and chemical one. It's not just about Merkabas and personal vortices. This is the intrinsic part, of course, an essential part, but also then has to do with your understanding of your physical body. So that's why in our physical ascension journey, it's also important for us to understand and be aware of how much important it is to take care of our physical bodies, to understand how they function, to understand glands, to understand, not, on a mental level, but to understand, feel them, the process that they're carrying through, and how they're basically activating and grounding these light packages that you receive with every upgrade and with every new level. So this is how it is, and it's important for us to understand our body's functions and to feed it proper diet, At some level, you already don't need it anymore. You just go on liquids or you become a breatharian. But this is all happening naturally. It's not a force. It's not your decision on a mental level. You see, your body is prepared for it on that level of descending, your ascension. So it's a very simple process, actually. And it's multidimensional. The more you open up to different aspects of yourself and then ground them, the more you're capable in this body, with your body, to explore, for example, these densities, these realms of experience. It doesn't just happen by you dreaming of them, but grounding these energies that are directly linked to that level of awareness and experiencing that realm of existence. For example, you wanting to experience fifth dimensional living. But first you need to, open up to fifth dimensional frequencies and ground them. This is how it happens. It's not just, connected with many people say we will be globally going in the fifth dimension of this earth. Earth is now on a fourth level density, which is, of course, directly connected to opening our hearts, to going in our heart center. The heart merges the plexus, the lower, and merges the spirit, merges your, it's the direct center, the direct vortex for your soul awareness. And it's basically what needs to occur first before other realms can be explored. So the heart is the basics of this. The physical ascension goes through the heart, and that's our basic template that many who are now choosing this are activating, to be fully heart present, not just knowing this, but really living this. So that's what we're purifying so many of the fears and old beliefs and all of that. So the heart, the crystalline heart, can be fully open and activated. So then another level can begin, and then a new one, and a new one. And this, like I said, is an infinite journey of expansion. And every soul chooses and has chosen before coming here. That's why, some people, you will feel that you just can't even talk to them about this. And a lot of people who are still in fear and trying to convince others about what they know, they can't, because we can each share what we are experiencing ourselves. And those who are also on that same journey will understand and will migrate towards, one another, and we will understand, and we will even amplify this light. Like I said, in many soul groups, even in gatherings, and, such things. So, not forcing anyone, understanding this greater process. And it's like an infinity symbol, like a figure 8. It's those who don't choose this have to understand that the shift of the planet is going to a very higher frequency, and those who are not choosing this just won't be incarnating here anymore, because they choose another level of experiencing. And if this planet doesn't provide this on a, planetary experience, when you can experience creation on this level, then they will choose another experience. So it's always important to stay within, to understand our own experience, what we are choosing. So if you are guided towards this, if you don't understand this, then you already are in this journey. Maybe it's just your awareness is not there. Maybe you're just not conscious of it. But the more conscious you're becoming that you have chosen this, the more of this will migrate towards you, and everything will be known to you naturally. You will just have this deeper knowing. Or maybe you'll watch these videos, and not just for me, and other people as well who talk about this. So my beloveds, this is all I wanted to share for today. I think this camera has a limited amount of how much I can record. I don't know, I haven't explored it yet. But I'll talk to you soon, as I'm guided to enjoy the new full moon. Not full moon, the new moon. Yeah, enjoy the fullness of the new moon this weekend. And so many blessings and much love. Talk to you soon. Bye.